I was happily married, raising a beautiful family and building a thriving career across 3 continents. And then everything changed. In September 2021, my beloved father passed away. 3 months later, in December, I had to navigate a brutal divorce, a personal and work-related one. And in March 2022, I lost my mother. All within 6 months. At the same time, I had 22 partners depending on me in my company, 120 students in the Global Academy of Coaching, and a little girl, my daughter Joy, who was heartbroken and grieving. I was financially responsible for all of it. At one point, I had 30 cents across 6 different bank accounts. I had over 15,000 euros in debt to pay off. And still, there was me. Just me. My heart shattered into a million pieces. I was mourning, crying in the supermarket, crying while running, crying while showering, everywhere. Grief just wouldn't check my schedule. It was brutal, but I made a decision. I asked for help. I started therapy for the first time in my life. I continued doing coaching as a coachee with my 3 coaches. I opened up to friends. I leaned in. And then I kept going. I showed up. In 1 year, I increased the company's profits by 30%. In 2 years, I paid off every single euro of debt. But most importantly, I kept releasing every single day my sadness, my anger, my grief, and slowly I moved into acceptance. And then into deep gratitude for all that I had been given, even though the pain. What's interesting is, the year before all this, I had invested over 12,000 euros in elite coaching programs focused on resilience with the best mentors in the world. Pure luck, huh? My beautiful friends, today we will work together on some incredibly powerful techniques on how to keep going when everything is against you. Episode 16. So, I asked my friend ChatGPT-4 to share with me the most powerful research on resilience. And I believe that you will love the scientific data, which is eye-opening. Did you know that resilience is trainable? And it changes the brain. The study by Davidson and McOwen in 2012 says that resilience isn't a fixed trait. Neuroplasticity means we can train our brains to respond better to stress, increasing emotional regulation and adaptability. And at Harvard Medical School, they say that regular resilience practices like journaling, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing increase activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making and impulse control. Resilience is a key predictor of mental health. According to a 2021 meta-analysis in Clinical Psychology Review, people with higher resilience, listen to this now, are 50% less likely to develop depression after a major life stressor. And a global Gallup survey found that individuals with high resilience scores are 60% more likely to report high well-being and life satisfaction, even in challenging times. Early resilience predicts lifelong outcomes. So, the Duncan Multidisciplinary Health and Development Study, it's a 40-year study in New Zealand, showed that children who developed self-control and resilience early in life have better health, income, and relationship decades later, okay? So let's invest in our children's mindset. But first, in order to invest in our children's mindset, we really need to invest in our own. And resilience is stronger than IQ. Listen to this. In 2019, a study from the Journal of Positive Psychology says that resilience was a better predictor of long-term success than IQ. Participants who bounced back from failure quickly were twice as likely to achieve their goals. Now, psychological resilience reduces mortality risk. In 2024, a U.S. cohort study found that each One is the increase in psychological resilience lowered the risk of death by 25%, even after adjusting by age, gender, chronic illness, lifestyle, and BMI. So it says that older adults in the highest resilience quartile were 53% less likely to die within 10 years than those in the lowest group. So, blah, 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 blah. But it's pretty clear, isn't it? We're not born resilient, just like we're not born with strong biceps. Resilience is a muscle, and if we don't build it, we risk living sick, bitter, and burned out, okay? And also, we increase our death rates. Now, let's see how we can actually develop resilience. My biggest hack, the number one, is like life is 50-50, okay? In every movie, we see the hero faces struggles, then they rise, victorious. What we don't see is the loop. The loop that this happens in a hero's life around, 30, 40 times. Life doesn't wrap up in a final scene with a happy ending. The hardships keep cycling through, okay? We have never been taught that life is meant to be 50-50. 50% joy, 50% challenge. And my beautiful friend, here's the thing. I truly believe that parts of the personal development world have unintentionally harmed us by pushing this idea that we always have to be positive, that we should just reframe, look at the bright side, or stay high and vibe. Now, in Global Academy of Coaching, we learn that this is not feasible. When we're going through loss, we're going through loss. And if we don't feel it, if we don't process it, that pain doesn't disappear, okay? It stays in our nervous system, it stays in our body. And depending on each of the coping mechanisms that each one of us have, it can transform into addiction, illness, and burnout, or whatever behavior you've learned to survive your trauma. So, big capital letters. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain. Resilience, my beautiful friend, is about facing pain, honoring it, moving through it, and coming out stronger on the other side. Life is 50-50, and the moment we're okay with this, the moment we embrace the negative, in quotes, 50%, then we will be truly present and live consciously. So, hack number 2 is that train your resilience muscle consciously. You want to be more resilient? Then don't wait for life to test you, because life is going to test you. Train for it. Just like you train your muscles at the gym, you must train your resilience daily and intentionally. My beautiful friend, resilience doesn't come magically, it doesn't appear when everything falls apart. You build it in the ordinary moments by choosing discomfort on purpose. For me, it's triathlon training, waking up at 5:45 a.m. every day, swimming when I'm exhausted, cycling and running even when every muscle wants to stop. And here's the truth that still stings, okay? I'm in the best training team in Greece. All my teammates are faster than me. They win medals, they get on podiums, and I am always the slowest. Every training session, I am the last one. But I show up. I compare Jill with Jill and no one else. I show up again and again because I don't do this to be first. Of course, this someday is going to happen. I do this to become stronger, to expand what I believe I can handle. I do this to train my nervous system to stay calm inside discomfort. And every time I push beyond what's easy, every early morning, every long run, every humbling moment, I'm building my resilience muscle. And that's what I invite you to do too. Choose one small thing each day that really stretches you, takes you out of your comfort zone. Say no when things are easy to say yes. Speak up when your voice shakes. Take the cold shower. Do the ice bath. Ask for the opportunity. Sit with the silence. Every time you step out of your comfort by choice, you become someone who can stand tall when life gets hard by force, okay? So resilience isn't a gift, it's a habit. Hack number 3 is to have your vision as your GPS. So what the heck does this mean? I just came back from the Create Your Life with Jill retreat in Cyprus. The participants were incredible, and I'm still in awe. Just leaving this workshop was an incredible experience. The transformation that happened to the participants, my students, in 4 days, beyond words. We created their life's vision in the pool and then took it even deeper. Each participant reconnected with their vision while being guided by their angel. It was powerful. It was life-changing. You see, what they actually did was create their personal GPS, their soul's map, the vision that will keep them alive even when life gets messy. Especially when life gets messy. Once we had the vision clearly visualized, not once, but twice, we recorded it in their own voice, in their phone. Now, every morning before getting out of bed, they listen to it. Can you just imagine starting your day by hearing your own voice remind you of your purpose, of where you're going? It's not just motivating. It's grounding, anchoring, transformational. This is how I start my days. And here's the good news. If you don't yet know what your vision is or you've lost touch with it, I've got you. My beautiful friend, I've included the free vision exercise in the podcast description. Go grab it, sit with it, listen to your heart. This is how you start. This is how you shift. This is how you take your life to the next level. So, to sum up, my beautiful friend, resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. And just like strengthening a muscle, it takes intention, discomfort, and repetition. In this episode, we explored 3 powerful hacks to develop your resilience. First, understanding that life is 50-50 and allowing yourself to truly feel and process your pain. Second, consciously train your resilience muscle by stepping out of your comfort zone every single day, even if you're the slowest at the race, like I am with my triathlon team. And third, using your vision as your GPS, because when you're clear of where you're going, even the toughest days have purpose. You're stronger than you think, and you don't have to do it alone. My beautiful friend, let me know in the comments, what is one micro lifestyle change you're committing to in order to let go of what is not serving you after today's episode? Did something shift for you? If yes, please share this with a friend who needs it. It means the world to me to hear what resonated with you, what helped, what made a difference. I read every single message. You are the reason I do this. And if you feel inspired, I would be incredibly grateful for a 5-star review. It helps more amazing souls discover the Global Academy of Coaching podcast. The more love we receive, the more visibility we get, and the more lives we stay in touch with. Now, and if you've ever felt a little spark inside you, the sense that you're here to help others rise, to create change, to lead with purpose, I've got something special for you. Have you ever wondered, am I ready to become a life coach? Let's find out together. I've created a free, powerful assessment to help you discover if stepping into the role of a life coach is the next chapter of your journey. It only takes a few minutes and will give you clarity on your strengths, your readiness, and your potential to build a deeply meaningful career. If your heart is whispering, maybe this is for me, don't ignore it. Follow it, explore it, say yes to discovering who you could become. You'll find the link to take the free Are You Ready to Become a Life Coach test in the comments of the podcast. My beautiful friend, this is your moment. Go see what's waiting for you on the other side of that click. I'm right here beside you. Until next time, keep thriving, my beautiful friend.